Hey guys, it's me Edgar here to do my review of Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1. I know I haven't done it lately, and I apologize, but yeah, here we go. So the comic opens up where we see Peter in class, and I believe it's his teacher or something. I don't know, and don't care. So anyway, his teacher pretty much asks so many questions about Peter's life, and Peter really is not in on the questions, and let's just say gets out of the class and talks to a few other people and tries to even talk to Mary Jane for a bit, but he goes to his email, nothing. Then after that, he sees MJ, he tries to talk to her a little bit, but just push away because MJ's not really too thrilled on Peter. And after that, he goes home and gets an email and pretty much sees everything that Peter wants it to be. And oh boy, he sees the footage and let's just say sees everything he needs to know. So he sits up as Spider-Man, goes down there, and the same people that were fighting Spider-Man in the previous issue with the Kingpin are planning to know where is this Spider-Man and what does he want and all that crap. And Spider-Man goes into the security system, breaks in, beats up all these fucking people, gets the things that he wanted, and then lo and behold shows up Electro. And oh boy, shit gets real the next issue. I love this book. I think Brian Michael Bendis did such an amazing run. Stay tuned on more Ultimate Spider-Man videos and Amazing Spider-Man videos as well. And I'll dare say this. I personally think Brian Michael Bendis got fucked over on Marvel on not doing the Amazing Spider-Man title. I know a lot of people, and I was in this camp as well, thinking, well, he doesn't really need to write Peter Parker. He did his own version of Peter Parker. What would make a difference if he did do Peter Parker in the Amazing Spider-Man title? Well, a lot. Bendis would have probably given him a better book. For one, he would have probably gave him a brand new villains and also bring in classic Spider-Man villains that we have not seen in a long time, and also bring Mary Jane and Peter Parker together. And eventually, maybe down the line, he could retire Peter Parker. But guess what? They're not gonna ever do that. They can allow all these different Spider-Man characters, but they'll never retire them. One, they tried to do that and they ultimately failed. Two, they really would have been forced to go back to Peter because the fandom would pretty much force them to do that. And a lot of times I hate fandoms. I hate franchises that have the worst fan base. The fan base sometimes could be absolutely the most piece of shit fan base, and yet they are dictated to where they need to go a lot of times. But anyway, it's a sad way of saying it, but that's just how I feel. But yet again, it is what it is. Overall, this was an amazing book. I personally think Brian Michael Bendis should come back, but he won't. He will not come back to Marvel. I really want him to come back. But yeah, you'll probably hear this more on how I feel his books, not only Amazing Spider-Man, but Avengers and other books that I really think he did an amazing job. But yeah, in a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Stay tuned for more Spider-Man videos and also my videos on Miles Morales, his first ongoing series. I'm going to do the first 6 issues, and we'll go from there sometime later in November.